Alright everyone, so earlier today I was doing some attempts to try and get the no characters withdrawn achievement, mission, whatever, goal, and I realized I had like 2,500 of the phantom medal things where you can exchange for one of the curses. So I went in and grabbed Hanami and got this done second go. The first go was going fine, but I just had a bit too much cursed energy for user, so he got one shot by phase 2 Hanami's cursed buds thing. But in essence, having your own Hanami to go up against this Hanami makes life a lot easier. Her skill 3 is really powerful. It's a massive level of damage reduction, so you can throw that on there for the first couple of times, and then that'll see you through this first phase with Yuta doing damage and buffs being provided by Nanami and Yaga. And then you can just ult with Yuta after you've ulted with Hanami to get this all done, and then it's all about the secondary phase, which is cursed energy. So as you can see here, I'm just building the ults and keeping the damage to a minimum. You can really see how powerful Hanami is in terms of dropping the overall damage that you end up taking. Not entirely sure why I used the recollection there. Maybe I didn't. Okay, that's good. I thought I clicked it, so that's good. So from here we got the break. Quite a bit of damage reduction now. It doesn't really matter, but it does stop you from getting taking any damage. So Hanami's ult here isn't going to be doing too much for us. Yep, you can do that. The reason I've done that there is so I don't have too much excess curse energy going into the next phase. The same with not proccing the recollection bit of Yaga. You don't want to do that until you really need it, simply because of the amount of damage the Hanami will do if you've got high levels of cursed energy. So it's not too bad when it comes down to it. Now we are just going to have to raw tank this. We do have one stack of Hanami's damage reduction up. We are in our own domain. I imagine the override happens before this, but either way we get the recollection bit damage reduction and Hanami's own damage reduction. So that's not too bad. As you can see, does basically no damage. And what is there is enough to be potentially healed up by the healing recollection bit we've got on Hanami. Now from here it's all about basically just surviving until we're out of the domain, because this is really the only place where you can take damage. So pretty much as soon as you've got cursed energy, you want to expend it. So that's what I'm doing with Nanami and Yaga here. Hanami will keep herself topped up, which is useful because Yuta can't heal curses. You do want to try and avoid too much damage coming in on Hanami though. But once you're out of the domain, really, you're pretty much free. So we're out of the domain, now we're pretty much free to go with everything we want. We get a little bit more curse energy so we can throw up the damage reduction again with Hanami. Yuta keeps everyone but Hanami topped up. Hanami does have a passive heal, so that works out fine. And now it's all about just building the ults, breaking the enemy Hanami, and then just doing as much damage as we possibly can through Jujutsu and all that sort of stuff. So, as you can see, it worked out pretty well, because between Yuta and Nanami's recollection bit, we're not in any real danger, especially when you consider how much damage reduction it's providing us. And from here, now that we've built up the second ult, it's pretty much just clean sailing, even if we don't get any additional damage reduction, right, being inside Hanami's Phoenix Domain is basically going to reduce the amount of damage that we take to pretty much nothing. So from here, we can proc the Recollection bit for next turn. Just do a basic little, I think, Cursed Bud here. Maybe I test the damage on Roots. I'm not sure. It does have a high multiplier, but really what you want is the damage reduction. Yep. So we throw out the 2 support ults, get a little bit of extra pierce here again with Yaga, as well as the increased damage from it. Nanami provides damage bonus up to the entire team, so that's really good. Would have been nice to get the co-op ult with Yuta, but it's not the end of the world. Get the ult with Yuta. Clock out most of the enemy Hanami's HP, and from here we got a little bit of cursed energy infusion from Nanami, which is great. And now it's just about putting in some damage. Could have healed up there with Nanami, it didn't really matter. I think I'd do it next turn. Yeah, look at this. All clean sailing. So we get the additional heal. Save up a little bit of extra cursed energy. So we can potentially use skill 3 again on this turn. From here it's just about attacking and hitting big damage. We're basically back at full health, so there's no damage. That. No characters down, no one's withdrawn. This is a way to do it. If you've got Yuta and you've got Hanami, or you will spend the coins, I would suggest saving for Mahito, but here it is. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.